All right, losers finals. Daru, who got beat up pretty bad. To be fair to Daru, everybody got beat up pretty bad by Omito in this tournament. I don't think dropped the game, if that's correct. Early burst, which I think you probably want to do. Burst early so that maybe you can build it back in this round or the next round early. Early bursts are pretty good, especially, you know, against characters that hit you a lot, have a lot of multi-hitting stuff. If you eat a note or something from this character. Yeah, just wake up FD, block high. This is one of those characters where early you have to set the precedent, I think, of whether you're going to blitz, whether you're going to try to dead angle, what your defensive options are going to be. Wow, OTG burst blocks it. That was not a punish. I think caught the backdash. Oh, shit. Wow, stroke goes under that. That's tight. Yeah, back throw and the fireball combo. That was tight. Yeah, the fireball was off the screen. I didn't even see it. You can just see the light of it on like the background. I'd be the note in the air. Damn, this is gonna hurt. Jesus, that was fucked. Well, if it dizzies, that's the round. Yeah. Over. Oh my god. I mean, that's the thing, right? As scary as Eno is as a character, you can just see in moments like that. It doesn't matter who you are. This is just one of those characters where you just explode sometimes. Like, Coom can get one hit, and it could just be like, well, I'm knocked down 60%. Next hit dizzies me. Yeah, that's the scary thing about Coom. Even if there's matchups where Coom is kind of in a bad spot defensively, or you know the mid range or the neutral is really difficult for this character, then there are times like that where you just get a hit and win. This is one of those archetypes where you just really need one sometimes. Yeah, blitz call out again. I think Daru has to blitz or has to burst there. Yeah, 6H all the way to the corner, all the way to Venusian Mies, who dropped the big Twitch Prime. Thanks very much. Oh, that's a big drop. Wow, second hit. That sucked. I like backdash mid-screen with how far away Eno was on the pressure. Still living. Still has burst. Oh, you sick fuck. Yeah, that was beautifully done. Good whiff punish. I feel like so far Chachacha has tacked into something almost every time. I like the backdash there. I think against characters like Eno, and even characters like Coom, depending on how they cover you on Oki, it is important. Oh, Jesus. You got to be careful. You might just explode here. Dropped it. Against characters like this, sometimes you have to kind of scramble, right? You have to backdash, you have to blitz, you have to try to do things defensively because, you know, if you just sit there, you're probably going to die. Wow, dead. Super dead. If you just sit there against characters like this, sometimes you die very quickly. If you don't blitz or dead angle or backdash or uppercut to put yourself airborne, you know, you have to do things like that to make the confirms harder and to make it easier for you. Yeah. Gold burst. So you just saw everything didn't matter. Not vulnerable until you hit the ground. Yeah, used a lot of defensive meter there, FDing to push her away, and still ended up getting hit, which sucks, right? You spend all this meter, and then you still end up getting hit for it. But I mean, you have to, right? If you don't, she's just gonna hover dash over and over, and you're gonna be like, help, help. Ooh, big gold burst. You gotta start spending that meter. Blitz. Oh, that's huge. Has 50% meter too. Yeah, I mean, that gold burst is huge. Wow, it went under the chemical love, but that sucks. Look at that fist bump. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Sorry, I gotta send a quick message, everybody. Wow, was still plus there? Or maybe Chachacha was just late on the mash. Or maybe the freeze made it late. Who knows? Damn, you sick fuck. I always get hit low by this character. So every time I see it, I don't feel quite as bad. Note is so good, by the way. There's so many things in this game that are similar to Note into pressure, but Note is just, it stands out as such a powerful projectile for not needing to spend meter to make it so useful as an Oki tool. And not only just that, but to like cut off angles on the screen really well. Yeah, that was a good FD into the backdash to avoid the falling mix-up. Yeah, I think that IB would have forced Chachacha to spend meter anyway, right? Because that jump in was so high on the head and it was instant blocked. That was tight. Man, that's a really rough counter hit. It's in the corner, though, actually. So, like, yeah, I was going to say, the setup after won't be so horrible. I mean, that could have been overhead RC, right? But... Ow. And all that meter, yeah, burst super. Oh, and it dizzied. Oh, man. That sucks so bad. It's such an explosive matchup too. You can tell that Chachacha's like plan is like, okay, well, I have to kind of take the fight to Eno and be very like scrambly and fast, because otherwise, if you get knocked down, you're probably gonna explode. And so I think the game plan is pretty clearly to be first, right? Like, okay, let me run up, initiate first, try to get something started, be scrambling on tech situations so that Eno can't just like lock me down. Yeah, no. Blitz is the no. Yeah, I mean, that's not the kill. No, back to, again, that's a good example of a situation where, you know, if you're Coom here, you know, you don't want to end up, I think I edited the volume a little bit. Whoops. You don't want to end up getting hit by the note and just lock down here, or, you know, block the note and get locked down here. So backdash from Chachacha made him get air reset off the note, tech, and then came down with a button. It's better to do stuff like backdash here on the note and force the scramble after than just block the note and then deal with the mix-up, right? Yeah, I mean, that's exactly why you scramble, right? You saw what happened there when you just block the note and then guess.
Another air Hayabusa changing up the timing, making Daru whiff, and Chachacha gets the best of it. You gotta be careful, man. The Hayabusa kick, that axe kick in the air, changing the trajectory, keeping you honest. Air to air blocked. All right, knockdown. This time going to Daru.
Yeah, that was backdash, and not, I think, what Daru was looking for. Yeah, no meter to combo off of it. And it wasn't counter hit or anything. Ooh. Man, it is so hard to shake that fast, too. I definitely can't shake that fast. I feel like I get hit every single time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you try to throw. Oh, that was scary. Nice. Yeah, burst available. Probably wait until the knockdown situation. Exactly, yeah. I think OTG burst makes a lot of sense there. If you're going to spend it on this round, right? Goes low. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Deb says taking the hit is a good time a lot of times versus Eno. I think, you know, in general against characters like this, the harder you can make their lives trying to confirm and everything, the better, right? Particularly because this is a character who's doing, like, action into mix-up into, like, okay, I have to decide whether I'm going to go overhead or low right here. And almost always their thought process is, what mix-up am I going to do? Not, how do I confirm this hit, right? They have to make a conscious decision that, oh, he's going to eat the note or something if they want to like combo off of it a lot of times. And if they're thinking more about, nice, it's over. If the Eno player is thinking more about how do I, like, what are they going to do on defense and how do I confirm of that, instead of just running offense, it makes their life harder, right? If an offensive player has to think about what you're doing on defense because what you're doing is scrambling or backdashing or eating hits or doing stuff they don't expect, the minute it goes from the offensive player saying, I will run my mix-up to, wait, what are they going to do? That right there is an important switch that sometimes you need to be able to do so that your opponent can't just run mix-ups in offense for free. It's like that in any game that has a character whose mix-ups are so fucked up, but actually wiggling or mashing will get you farther against a lot of setups than just sitting there blocking and then letting them run 50-50.